Hello everybody and welcome to Level 5, I'm of course your host Level 5, and in this channel we talk about movies, TV shows, video games and comic books, and today I wanted to run past you guys an idea I had. So, just a little backstory here, my fiance is getting into the MCU and we've binge watched all of the movies throughout the Infinity Saga, and we're also catching up now with the Multiverse Saga, and I just recently watched Eternals because of it. She's also hoping to go watch the new Captain America movie, so that's why we made sure we definitely watched Eternals, because as we know, the corpse of one of the Celestials is still in the ocean. But that kind of led me to an idea for what possibly could lead Robert Downey Jr.'s version of Victor Von Doom becoming Doctor Doom. Now, personally, I'm not a huge fan of this idea, bringing back Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom. It would make more sense if he was a variant of Tony Stark being Doctor Doom. That does happen in the comic books. But also, what I would have done is kept it a secret. I wouldn't have told everybody. But anyway, nevertheless, I do have an interesting idea that does revolve around the Eternals. So let me explain, and you guys can let me know in the comments down below if you agree with this. Does this work? So, as we know, if you watch the Eternals movie, the Eternals are made, and so are the Deviants, by the Celestials themselves, because they used planets to birth new Celestials. And they need new Celestials because each Celestial makes their own, galaxies, universes, whatnot. And the Eternals in the Eternals movie stop this convergence happening. Well, a lot of the Eternals stop the convergence from happening. So, as we know in Captain America 4, this will have some sort of repercussion, and obviously this apparently is like how adamantium is formed because of Cersei. Now, as we know, at the end of Eternals, the main Celestial takes the Eternals, well, some of them, and takes them away from Earth, literally just snatches them right up. So, what if in Doctor Doom's universe, as we know, we are playing around with the multiverse, it would be a different universe. What if in his universe that never happened? What if the Eternals didn't do that, and his Earth does actually get destroyed by a Celestial? Now, the reason why I say that is for just a couple of notes. Now, bear with me, just to hear me out for a second. First things first, it's in the comic books that Tony has used nanite technology to control living beings. He controls a symbiote and then uses the symbiote to control a Celestial. Now, as we know, they're never going to adapt every comic book panel by panel. I mean, none of the MCU is panel by panel, but they do take references and ideas. Hence why in the Fantastic Four movie, we're having a female Silver Surfer, because in the comic books, Silver Surfer's wife becomes the Silver Surfer. Things like this. So what if they actually use the idea of, well, how does Victor Von Doom travel the multiverse? How is he going to just, wreck the havoc? What if he gets hold of a Celestial? What if his Earth goes bang? Celestial's born. Tony's the only one to survive. Now, before anyone says anything, don't forget, Tony's been in space several times. You could speed up several things. Now, it is also stated that Thanos snapping half of the universe halts the convergence. It pauses the convergence for several years. And then when everyone comes back, that's when they can converge. Because Earth, the planets that they converge, has to be at a certain level of a development. Humans had to be at a certain peak. Hence why snapping half of them away ruined the convergence. So what if Doctor Doom, this version of Doctor Doom, helps out and defeats Thanos? What if Thanos never actually originally snapped? The convergence happens stupidly early, causing Tony Stark, or, Doctor Doom, Robert Downey Jr.'s character to then... So, let's say he survives, he then decides to, go nuts and uses his technology to hijack a Celestial. And maybe what he's trying to do is one of two things. The first one, it could be just a case of he's trying to reform his planet. By bringing all these other planets together, he's hoping to fix the problem. Or maybe he's trying to make it so there's a perfect planet so the Celestials never get this chance again, if that makes sense. So, this is another way that you could bring in the Eternals, is we know that the Eternals who got snatched, they're going on trial of some kind. What if that's how you bring the Eternals into it? Because it would be really, really stupid if the Eternals never get mentioned, and unlike a lot of people, I actually really do enjoy the Eternals movie. My fiancée doesn't like origin movies. She prefers it when the characters already just happen and exist and things like this. She likes all the action and just the drama of superhero films, and the Eternals fits in that because they're already Eternals. Yes, we get explanation, but that's not the same as watching someone be normal for 40 minutes and then becoming a hero an hour into your movie. Things like Venom, Spider-Man, Captain America, Iron Man, all that lot. So that being said, what if the way they bring into the Eternals into Avengers, Secret Wars, or Doomsday, however the case may be, is the Ashram, is his name, the main Celestial who snatches the several Eternals off of Earth? What if he gets wind that there's another Celestial, but this Celestial is being mind-controlled or controlled in some way by Victor Von Doom, and he's now in this universe, all wreaking havoc throughout the multiverse, and then he goes, well, you guys are needed, I'm going to send you away and help out. And that possibly could be Ashram, actually bring Ashram into the fight as well, because they've done the whole, here's a group of heroes, here's a group of villains, bang, several times throughout the Avengers films. It could be really cool to see two Celestials full out war with each other. I highly doubt they'll ever do this. I don't have a lot of faith in the MCU at the minute, but here's another little nod, is Captain America 4 is going to have the corpse of that Celestial, and we know that Cersei turns it into adamantium. So why bring that up if the Eternals aren't going to have something to do with the two Avengers films, if that makes sense? It's just an idea I had. It'd be a really interesting way to rope in the Eternals. They aren't getting a second movie, we know that for sure, but it does then make the Eternals important, at least just a little bit. I mean, you don't have to bring in the Eternals and then Ashram, but making it so the Celestial being born and destroying the world causes Doctor Doom to go, hang on a minute, this can't be happening throughout the multiverse. We are just nothing. We're just existing for no reason. Let's fix that. And maybe he causes the one world, because that's what Secret Wars is the collision of different universes into one. What if he does that, because then this planet can't be a Celestial birthing ground? Possibly. Or maybe he's trying to fix his, trying to make a new home for himself. Anyway, that's this video. I just wanted to run past you guys an idea I had, using the Eternals in a way, bringing the Eternals back into it. Now, of course, I didn't mention the Eternals that are on the ship. We do know that Harry Styles is meant to be playing a character, or did play a character for about 30 seconds. It would be interesting to rope them into it too, but who knows? They do have a big set of shoes to fill, but it's also the Russo brothers, and the Russo brothers do actually do a good job of nodding little things. I rewatched Endgame literally just a couple of days ago, and rewatching Endgame, you can see all the little nods to past things. Sam saying on your left when they all appear, because that's a nod to when Sam and Steve first meet each other. When you have the what's the word? The little ornament, I think it's called, on Steve's little, the thing they send off onto the pond. It has the thing that Pepper turned into a gift that says proof that Tony Stark has a heart, his first reactor thingy. Little nods like that. Russo brothers are very good at tying things together, putting everything into place. I mean, hell, even the little kid in Iron Man 3 was at Tony Stark's funeral, for fuck's sake. So maybe they'll use the Eternals in a smart way, making the film canon. I mean, they gave us the Black Widow movie for literally no reason, but they're actually utilizing the three main characters from that film. Yelena, Red Guardian, and Taskmaster. Three of them being in the Thunderbolts movie, and Yelena's also popped up in other projects as well. So it's just an idea that they could be doing, using the Eternals in a well-grounded way. Who knows, I might be stretching here. Let me know what you guys think down below. Am I stretching? Will the Eternals make an appearance? I really hope they do. The Eternals is a good film. It's not the best, it's not like Endgame Avengers level, but it's decent, it's a fun time. I really like their designs and stuff. But anyway, I shall end this video here. I don't need to ramble on for too much. Let me know whether my theory, my idea, kind of, has some weight to it. Let me know. Thank you for watching, and of course, check out the rest of the channel, because we do other discussion videos like this, and other things. My reviews are coming, so be warned. Be prepared, as Scar once said. Hit the like button, subscribe button, and notification bell. Roar of passion, everybody. I love you all, and I shall see you guys in the next video. Toodles.